this. I had to handle some things. We've got some tractors and other things going on in the backyard right now. Anyways, how was everybody's day? Happy Monday. I don't know why it feels like it's 5:13. That could be an important number. I turned on my heater out here over an hour ago in the shed, and it is still pretty freaking chilly. So, how's everybody doing? Set up my stuff here. All right. Hi, Hot Rod. Hi, Isabelle. Hi, Robin. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome. So, I didn't have enough time today, but tomorrow I have some new exciting things going on in the Oracle Shed. So, I'm excited to start on that endeavor. Today has been a wonderful day. I woke up and had a delicious breakfast. Has anybody ever fried tomatoes? And then I put, I fried them in a pan, and then I put Parmesan, real Parmesan grated cheese on it. So delicious. And then I had it with some over easy eggs and some pork. It was delicious. So, hi Chrissy, what's up? I have not burned Palo Santos or sage since I've been here. So, I did order some. We'll see how I like it with the energy. I like to be able to clear the energy on my own through frequency of my own sound, but we're going to do something a little different. It's so cold in here that it's like it's a little cold out here. It started snowing earlier. You guys, any of you guys gotten snow yet? Come on, you little bugger. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest bright light, I call on you for clarity and guidance. Archangel Michael, I ask that you would guard the gates as I channel these messages. I demand, declare, and decree that no weapons formed against myself or my listeners will prosper, nor their families or mine. So mote it be. Deshoruti kriatrate tututi ape kitere ashakate ote ashare kutere atrapayate onono nayakete ate oshu. Satere yetruturi ashaketere apapape ashakruyo mikhaya te o yeshu ate o popi shikiatrete o pate nanaye tikratato. So mote it be. All right. One thing, I do have a little surprise for y'all. I got some new cards today, so I'm super excited to open them up. I kind of opened them up a little bit earlier and just took a little sneak peek, and they are exciting. So I've been waiting for these cards. I have a few other decks that are going to be on the way. I cannot wait. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Casey. I am a psychic intuitive. I have mediumship abilities. I am a star seed. I channel higher dimensional beings. Not all the time, but I do. I can channel passed on loved ones, and more or less I work with my higher self in the higher dimensional realms. So the first deck I got was called the Blood Moon Oracle. Super cool. The card I pulled for myself today was Nocturnal Sage. Seeking the wisdom in stillness, seeing through the lies, trusting your own gut, and revealing psychic gifts. It's got a nice little owl on there. So I really like this deck. So I want to do a collective message because I haven't really done that. Thank you. Love my hair today. My hair's been really, I don't know if it's because of the weather, but you guys know I have like really naturally wavy curly hair. So I've been trying not to put anything in it and just braiding it at night and trying to get it a little bit more healthy. All that stress and stuff in my past situation with my ex-husband and just being around lower vibrational people. And of course, not to mention, you know, a little bit of the witchcraft that they try to send my way. It's not working. But I'm just really on a deep cleanse. I did some fasting there for a while. And I'm just really getting back in my ship shape and really trying to expand my auric field and just have really good self-care. I love this deck. It's absolutely beautiful. It's called Soul Symphony card deck, and I love the boxes that open up like this. So gorgeous. It's easy to put them back away. Absolutely stunning deck. I love it so much. There's just so many great pictures in here, so I love that. All right, they're not all upside down. There's some people that are so unsatisfied, really, when they just can't knock the divine beings down, huh? I can feel that energy. Hello, Liz T. Hi, darling. I need to get back on there after I emailed you. Thank you so much. I had a personal read with her, and I ended up having to go take care of some family matters. So I am rescheduling with her. Thank you so much for being amazing. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Kyle. Yeah, I'll give you a reading. I'm going to pull a few cards here for the collective overall. Just kind of get a feel, and then I will definitely do the pulling a card for y'all, okay? I know everybody waits till the end when I'm getting off, and they're like, can I have a Fulton read, please? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's hottie overload in here. Who sings that song? Janis Joplin, Gypsy Soul. I'm hearing that right now. All right. No problem. I'll stay around. Yeah, stay around. And if you guys are new and have subscribed, we are up to 1,111 subscribers. Literally, I remember when we got to 500 and I posted about it, and I swear it was only a few weeks ago, and the tribe has just gotten so much bigger. Hot Rod and Taylor, hi guys. You guys have been with me since literally day one when I first started back, and I think it was April, so... And I took some time off there and rearranged my life a little bit and got back on here. And it's like the second I walked away from toxicity and things in my life that were no longer serving me, it's like a whole different dimensional part of me was able to open. Like I really had to look at the shadow aspect of me, why I cling to people or do the things that I do. And what was it out of fear, and really have gone within myself and did some deep introspection. And I needed it. And I am so grateful for everything that has happened to me in my past relationship. Even though I'd like to punch him in the throat, I still love him. And you know what? He taught me a lot about growing within myself. And I'm so grateful for that, because I know on the other side, the soul contract that we had coming in to help each other grow was exactly what I needed in perfect divine timing. So even though it looks and feels like a mess, Danny, if you ever watch this, I will always love you, and thank you so much for helping me grow into the benevolent being and that shadow aspect of the a-hole that I am. I did a lot of growing with you, so super grateful for that. And for any of you that are going through a situation where you're letting go of things that no longer serve you, it might seem very scary and very hard, and your mind will be like, and get you in panic mode, but I promise you, I want a nice hot mate. I think we all want a nice hot mate, but I want a psychic hot mate. Now, I just want to, hi, Essie. I just want to bring more of my higher dimensional self down. Actually, while I'm here, I want to give a shout out. I have gotten some of the most beautiful emails about people who were on the edge of not wanting to be here anymore. And, you know, I'm going to share this story. I won't put a name out there, but this person was literally thinking about not being here anymore, and I didn't have any mods in here, and I was really guided to pick her as a mod. And she had messaged me last night and said, you know, she kind of told me about, she had this neighbor that was just a really nasty person, and just, you know, calling the cops, and just a nasty person. And, you know, trying to be strong for her kids, and losing animals and horses and stuff, and how detrimental it was on her and her family. And she literally got to the point where she didn't want to be here anymore. And she had said, thank you so much for giving me purpose. And I cried pretty hard about that, because it's not so much that I'm giving anybody purpose. It's the divine uses light workers to reach out and to touch other people. Just like me giving a read here and there. And it's not me. I don't want the glory for it, but I love that we're uniting, that even the divine could use, you know, me listening to my higher self, clicking, you know, I need a mod, and here she is. And, you know, she said the next day she went out to burn leaves and do yard work, and the neighbor got out there, fucking running her mouth, and she's like, it literally sounded like, what'd she say, peanuts, when they're like, and she goes, it didn't bug me at all. She goes, just thank you. And then I want to give a shout out to KK as well, I've read for her on here, and I want to tell you how much I love you. She is actually making me shirts for my contracting company, which is Angel Dynasty Master Builder, and she's making them reflective, and I feel really blessed. I have in the past had a hard time receiving things because am always such a giver. I do feel like it is a beautiful balance. For those of you that have donated to Cash App, the cards, that's what the money goes to, is to improve the channel, for me to be able to give back. You know what I mean? It always goes in a circle. So thank you, KK, for thinking about me with the hooded sweatshirt. I love hoodies. They are my absolute favorite. So I just feel really grateful to have all of you guys. All right. Here we go. I love you guys. Thank you for being in here. All the likes, the subscribes. I'm truly grateful. All right. Tell me about the collective energy at this time, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Oh, this deck feels so good. When I open this deck, I don't know if you guys, I know there's other readers in here, but when you get something and you can just feel the energy on it, that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, this deck just feels, it's got a little wee kangaroo on there. It's got a little Joey. All right, current energy for the collective at this time. Oh my God, and they're so beautiful. Reality is the first one that comes out. Look at that. If that does not actually just sing the divine moving and grooving through the energetic field of the divine ones. And when I say divine, I'm talking about we are all made from the main source creator, you know, minus the clones and the other stuff. But for those light workers and those that are out here making a difference, it's absolutely, a picture can say 1,000 words, you know. People don't have to say anything. You can just feel their vibe. You can pick up on their energy. Reality. I am loyal to myself and to no others. I take off my mask and I stop creating illusions. I have confidence in myself and show myself strengths. I do not need to hide anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth, and that is so for somebody on here right now. You know, shame will make people do a lot of things that are so underhanded and just so out of the norm. Hi, young GGCC, aka, that's a long name. You should invest a little bit. That will help you a lot in the long run. I predict I don't know what BTC means, would reach 90K this month, and it did. So my advice is to invest in Solana or gold because it'll skyrocket this year. Well, thanks for that advice. I'm just going to keep going off that, keep moving forward out of that space right there. Sparkle. I turn fear into strength. I free my mind from doubt and have faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that lives within me. You guys are really starting to see, even if it's something so small, how big of a difference that it makes in other people's lives. You're truly moving into this space of, it's like being unapologetic, but yet at the same time having a very inspirational growth for others. Mom. Thank you. Okay, I love you. Oh my gosh. Love you, Mom. You know, when your mom comes in your room, I told you I'm cleaning my room. Speaking of sparkle, my mom brought me a drink. What a sweetheart. All right, in harmony. I am open to the idea that I am the image of God. As such, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn all of the darkness in me into light. In the absence of complaints, anger, and hatred, I find harmony. And you know what? We talk about, you know, everybody's like wanting to get rid of the shadow and rid themselves of the shadow. In my perspective and what I have grown to learn, wow, somebody really, I mean, if I hold these 3 cards together, it's like the divine has just picked you up and literally shown you this path. I'm going to show you these in a row, okay? And I want you to look at this the way that I'm seeing it, because this is absolutely stunning. It's like asking, right? In the middle, asking, Creator, Do you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see my heart for you? Please show me the way. Allow me to be a light for others. And it's like this stairway has illuminated for, this could be something very internal, something on the inside of you that is just moving in such a way that nothing can stop or block you. All of the things that normally would make you upset or make you feel less than, it's like all of that has fallen away, and you've opened this new part of your corporeal brain that just illuminates this pathway for you to embark on. And a lot of you have actually taken that step to where you're being fully integrated by the Spirit right now. And when I say Spirit, I'm talking Holy Spirit, but I'm talking about the essence of what and who you truly are. I mean, that is powerful. And it's to the point where, you know, the magic and all that stuff, we all have magic. We're all magical in our own way. The most powerful magic in the world is those that are benevolent, those that are loving, those that are kind, those that can look past adversity and find it. It's an alchemist. It's somebody who can see the things that are being done and turn them into gold, turn them into something that's greater, not just for themselves, but for everybody. And when that's happening, the more and more of that spirit and that energy, the divine energy, just flows right through you. It truly is unstoppable. And a lot of you have picked up this path of being able to move forward. And, you know, I laugh at some of the things anymore that are meant to, like, disruptions or chaos. I think it's funny. I do. I think it's funny. If I had a laugh button on my side, I would laugh, because it's chaos is one of the main creators. Do you guys realize that? A lot of things are made out of chaos, as well as benevolence. So when you are an alchemist and you are somebody who can take things that are meant to stifle or to make you feel, oh, this isn't going the way I want it to, fine. If obviously something else wants to come about, so allow that flow of energy. We talked about that yesterday. Allow that flow of energy in. Take and alchemize the shit stain and turn it into, you know, a golden scarf. Not that I want to wear a shit stained golden scarf, but fuck it. If I could turn it into there, it looks like I'm wearing it right now. You guys like my floating golden scarf? It's the point of alchemy. It's the point of moving forward. It's the point of, I heard it's the point of no return. For some. All right. Right now, a lot of you in fall time has really around spring. Those are the two times of the year that a lot of you know, summer and winter is too, you know, really cold, but fall and spring, the turning of the equinoxes, is when a lot of those the magicians like to come out, and they like to do their chants and their potions and their magic. And I just, the harmony that we have as enlightened beings, that stuff really gets to a point where it's stalled and stopped. Like, there is, that energy cannot come through. I mean, and there are so many people steadily working so hard on the collective right now. Myself, for one, but the thing with when you're so tapped in, it's very hard for that energy to make its way through your energetic field. That's why eating right, healthy mindset, self-awareness, see that? Self-awareness, creates, see, you thought and laughing, now you're not laughing. A second ago, you were laughing and now you're not laughing. Spirit, don't be silly. Oh my gosh. You know, I have this gift where I can pick up on energy and the thoughts of others at some point, and I know certain frequencies, so when I tap into that, it's like having this conversation in my mind, and, well, with the other person's higher self, so to speak, or that lower shadow aspect, because I do like working in the shadow. Like I said, I've been an addict. I've been in the shadow most of my life, and integrating the light, I think, was the hardest part, not so much integrating the shadow. It's not about, for me, I don't look at it as I'm integrating my shadow. For me, I'm learning how to become light. It's not that I'm a negative, nasty, rude, hateful person. I've always been loving, but I've also always been a right in your face, take no shit type of person. So even though my looks are perceived as very, and I can be very kind, but I will also tear your fucking head off and shit down your neck. Like, that is how I've been raised, you know? Take no shit from nobody. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Well, if they fucking hit you first, then you can knock them out. That I've lived by that my whole life. I've had to be in a survivor mode the majority of my life. Outside of having children and being a mother, thank God for that, because that's what pushed me into my feminine energy, and that's what's always kept me hanging on from not going full-blown warrior mode on everybody, because I can get to a point, and I think a lot of you can actually agree with this, is you get to a point where you see so much ugly, and some of us are the Rambo. Some of us want to fucking just kick. Like, if I walked in and I seen a grown man molesting a child, I guarantee you I'm probably going to shoot him in the fucking big toe and tie him up and do some very horrible things to him. And it won't be me, but I would definitely put you in a spot where, like, all the birds and the snakes and nature, and you're really cold and you feel so fucking terrified and scared how you make other people feel. I would do that, because that's the depths of where I can go, because I don't like people touching or hurting children. That is like a no-go for me, and there's something inside of me that just is like, it's very dangerous, and I know we all have that. I know all of us have this very dark shadow aspect to us, but when you start to walk into this, from this darkness, and you start asking, okay, if you're so great, God, if I'm seeing all of these messages, if I can hear other people's thoughts, if I can have telepathy, if I can have this, if I'm talking to people that aren't here, and I don't even know this gal, I walk in and her grandpa is saying, tell her I'm her grandpa and I love her peanut, and I'm at Walmart grabbing my bags from the cashier, and I'm being forced to say this literally, and I say it and it's dead spot on. Even I walk away in the very beginning and I was like, how the hell did that happen? What does that even mean? So you get trusted with the light, okay? You get trusted with light. You get trusted with honor, courage, commitment, integrity. Honesty is the most important thing. Good morals. For the good of all, not just yourself, but for the good of all. That is a humanitarian. That is somebody that gets rewarded with more essence of their higher dimensional self. See how it transmutes out? You get trusted. You can't just walk in the light and ask, and then you receive, and then you just learn how to do magic and become an alchemist, but only do things for yourself. You can get cut off, you can get cut short, and the true divine, and I'm sure the darker deities would take in a lot of those people that do work in the shadow because they need them, right? Because fear attracts fear. When people are in a low vibrational feeling and fear sneaks in, that's when the deities attach themselves. That's when those spirits that cling on to the auric field, because you're fucking terrified, and they use that as a tool to knock you down. Well, when you start to integrate and you're on this long journey, and notice it ain't light where she's going. She's walking up these stairs and she's like, well, what the hell's this portal? You know, I've got lava, it's dark, there could be people back here, I'm afraid, I don't know what this looks like, I don't know what this holds, I've never seen this kind of magic, I don't understand this. It really can make us suck back into our whole self, and then you're like, okay, maybe I didn't, so what the fuck was that, God, universe? You know, it can really make us question a lot of it. And God will test you. The universe will test you. Constantly test you. Can you hold this light? Can you hold this light not just for yourself, but for others? And when they do come, share that with them. Can you be humble and walk in such a way to where you are a teacher? To where you become a master teacher? We all start out as the maiden. We grow into the mother. And then we grow into the crone. And then we pass our torch. We ascend. It's about, there are a lot of cycles and systems in this earth. It's really about realizing and appreciating how far each and every one of you have come on this walk. The tattoo on your left arm, I have the same one on my right inner forearm, on my left arm. My Valkyrie. Hi, Medusa. Hi, Mark. Masher 33F says, I didn't understand. You will, darling. Hope you had a fun weekend with your mom. I did, Spinderella. Hi. I struggle with this. Outward appearance with default kindness coming to bite me in the butt. Then you know what? The biggest thing is that you look how you look for a reason. I chose this avatar. I chose that I would have... you know why I believe in a lot of, and I'm not saying that looks have anything to do with it, but I know for a fact, I guarantee you I've been a man most of my incarnations. Most likely. I am very masculine. Yes, I am beautiful, but I am very masculine, and I say that with the utmost humility. I chose this because I have been able to... Every Tom, Dick, and Harry that hits on me, all the people that just want a piece of ass, they realize I'm not easy. You don't just sleep with me. You don't just, you have to be intellectual. I get in, I get in people's heads. I have this thing where I speak and I talk to them and I surpass all of their small, nonchalant shit. You're all right, Sheriff. It infiltrates the souls. And you know, my ex-husband, he calls me the Reaper of men's souls. And I like that, because when I think about the Reaper of men's souls, I think a lot of masculine souls have been plummeted so deep down into their weakness of a feminine, the yoni, wanting all the things. They get played, they get hurt, and then they just get angry, and then they pass that to their sons, and then the next one. When you meet somebody who is divinely beautiful, somebody who makes you look within, even if I don't last with that person, which I've only had serious relationships, maybe a few flings, it will always leave an impact on their hearts, their mind, and their soul, because the divine uses me to reach a depth into the soul to make them look at themselves. And when my energy gets pulled away, just like your guys' is, it fucking terrifies them, because they no longer feel what that feel was, that sexual energy of a divine feminine. You know, they don't, that energy's gone. It feels like nothing makes sense anymore. Now I'm seeing numbers. Now I'm fucking freaking out. Now I'm like delusional. She fucking ruined me, right? Don't ever underestimate how you look and how it is, how it's embarking on other people's journey, okay? And all of you have your own attributes and what that looks like. I have seen some of the biggest, most tatted up motherfuckers be the softest. I'm not going to say weak, but weak. Because a lot of people that think anger and, fuck that, I'll kill him. But you're weak. Because you don't have the mental capacity to feel. To feel is a strength. To feel is true fucking strength. When you can feel your emotion and sit with it. She's going to be pregnant by somebody else. I just know it. I lost her. I'll never get to be with her again. Everybody's looking at her. And then you can just get in your fucking head, right? And you're like, ah, I'll fucking kill him on. You're fucking punching shit, right? It's weak. True strength is, well, I hope she's happy. I hope she does find somebody that takes good care of her. I hope that she does find the better parts of herself. I do realize where I couldn't step up as a man or a husband or father, whatever it may look like for your guys' situation, vice versa. And I couldn't truly give a piece of myself to this person because I wouldn't feel it. You can only love somebody to the depth of which you love yourself. It's a fact. You cannot love beyond your capacity to love you. It's for a reason. Seek first to understand, then be understood. Love thyself, right? It's very interesting. I had pregnancy that wanted to come out. Pregnancy test, entrapment, conceiving, or a mother figure. Some of you could, and I just talked about, oh my gosh, that looks so dangerous. They're out there with fucking forks that go into one bale hay, and they've got a wheel line with a big old long pole on it, fucking up in the air carrying it. And I'm like, some of the stuff we do, and then you can't even see it, it's so dark outside. Some of you might feel like this with somebody, feel left behind, or this could just be a trigger point for some of you that people do move on. People, and if that's something that triggers you and you're still trying to move through that and hang on to, you know, you lost the love of your life. She's with somebody else and maybe you couldn't give her a kid. Maybe you're sterile or maybe whatever the thing may be. And maybe that's one of your deep insecurities is, you know, that you couldn't provide something, especially if you're a provider and you love to provide. You know what I mean? This is just, I'm just letting you know that right now the snake comes out. And it says, fake profile, hiding themselves, plotting social media. This person is in denial, not facing truths and dismissal and refusing to give in, contradicting themselves. All right, I'm going to get going on this because something really wants to come out here. This person could be dreaming about you nonstop. This person could have like every worst fear that they've ever felt or imagined, right? Because we're conscious beings. We're creating this. The more we think about it, the more we bring it about. Oh, there you are, the God's Harness. Oh, cool name. And your inner right forearm. My inner right forearm. I think it's my left arm. It's probably backwards. It's on your right arm. Mine is on my inner right forearm. Are you talking about this? Yes, okay. That is actually, because I'm Blackfoot Indian, so that is representative of a Blackfoot feminine warrior, is what that stands for. And then this is my galactic female warrior, representation of the Valkyrie, aka a piece of my higher self that I work with. Notice how I have 2 warriors on me guns. I've got a lot more to come. Most of the tattoos are ancient symbols, isn't that right? Yeah. These are ancient symbols that I have written and channeled. I do a lot of that. Pretty neat. I have books full of them. I have like a whole leg piece that I've drawn out that I'm going to get tattooed on my thigh. Well, I have it on my arm. That is so interesting. I wonder what drew you to that. You might want to check that out. If it looks like mine. But you know what's really cool about this tattoo is I start meditating and then I look at it like this, right? And when I do, I see like this crown and an antenna that goes up, and then like this is representative of a sigil. So like getting to the center of a lot. It goes so deep with me. Like you don't get me started on symbols because I can just go so deep. Just checking on the spiritual family. Hello, first time. Medusa. All right, guys. Yours has a swirl. Mine has the union. That's awesome. That's cool. You know what's really interesting is my very first tattoo is on my hip bone, and it started off as just a heart with and my little Mexican friends with the guitar string and a battery did it like in 6th grade after school. Dumb idea. With some fucking blue ink. And then I finally grew some balls right before I joined the military, and I got some, this guy got out of prison. You know me, I hang out with the misfits. Put some angel wings on there and a halo, and the angel wings are in orange. So now I look back, and I have this friend, his wonderful friend, his name's John, and he asked me, do you ever wonder about all the tattoos that you have? And like this star, I was so pissed off, I wanted both of the smokestacks to go up on it. Cliche nautical star, right? But it's so representative of the body. And then now I see it as above, so below. Like, there's so many things. He's like, do you know why you picked that? And I was like, I don't know, I just thought it was cool. And then now I really look at my body and I'm like, holy shit, was my higher self picking tattoos the whole fucking time? Hot with some angel wings. Like, I guess it's better than doing the Playboy bunny, because I really wanted to do that. So I used to, remember when we used to tan, you could wear that little sticker and then you'd have like the little Playboy bunny on you. Well, I took the Playboy bunny, outlined it, right, on my cankle, and I fucking took the sticker off. The boys, my Mexican friends left the little guitar string and the battery there, so I'm like, oh, fuck this, I'm going to hook myself up. Bring my ankle up, I'm all up in the mother trucker, and I first prick into the fucking back of my cankle, I was like, we're done here. So I have like one dot there, and we're done, period. So it ends up just being the ending of a sentence. Could never follow through. It was fucking terrible. And then I tried piercing my own ear. Big deal. Don't do it. I still have black dots in my ears from starting a fire and putting a needle in there and then poking it in my ear. And then, and then I hooked my stepsister up with it too. So she's like, I still have the same black hole in my ear. A black fucking hole! Maybe somebody's ears are like a black hole, you know what I mean? Like, hello, hello, hello. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being in prison, alright? There's nothing wrong with my husband, my very first husband, and I've only been married twice. Both of them's names are Daniel. Imagine that. They're both Leos. It's just, you think you would figure it out the first time. But he actually was like top of America's Most Wanted. So, and we absconded the law for a very long time together. When we first met, I was a dancer and he was selling dope and we hustled all the weeds and did all the stupid shit. So dumb. So dumb. But I was always the country girl, so every time I needed to hide out, I would just head out to one of the ranches and fucking taught him how to build fence and dig wells, and he learned a lot of shit. He became quite the hard worker. He's still got to hustle, but, he's turned his whole life around. It's just funny how you'll meet somebody that will definitely take you out of your realm of things. Like, he's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I didn't know you're a cowgirl. And I was like, dude, born and raised. So... Dude, the ice cubes, yeah, I still feel that. I have this thing with needles. Like, I know everybody's like, but you're all tatted up. And I'm like, I don't care. That's different. By the time I'm getting a tattoo, I'm probably 2 whiskey and a Cokes in. It's a lot different. Not all the time, but sometimes, I got off probation, so now I can drink. And I don't even really want to drink anymore now that I can Fulton do it. I didn't want to, so... I really do want to go on an ayahuasca trip, but yeah, that's that shadow I'm talking about. Don't have no shame in your game, alright? You've been to prison, I'm sure you learned a lot of experience from that hard knock. Some of you guys that have, like, the most diverse stories, dude, I've done meth, I've done, everything besides heroin, and I've been to Burning Man, like, I've done some crazy shit, like, even I'm like, how did I happen to be here? I actually lived on this ranch outside of Gerlach, Nevada, when my daughter was first born, and that's one of the places we absconded to. It was actually called Soldier Meadows Ranch at the time. I think it still is. But we ended up, my husband was the cook there. He was a wonderful cook. He cooked at Sherry's, and of course he ran the kitchen in prison and shit, But we raised our daughter out there, and we had to wait once a month to get some schmeed in, and I mean, it was just fucking... But because we lived out there, we got local passes to go to Burning Man that year. And I believe it was 2009. And we got $25 passes for living out there. These people were paying like $1,800 at least a ticket to get out to Burning Man. First time I ever did shrooms. Fucking so fun. So fun. You are freaking out, man. And everybody's so nice. They're like, oh, are you all right? Come into the tent. You can sit down. And I'm like... Stranger danger, we're talking rich-ass doctors. I've seen 2 guys with just balls hanging to their cankles on a Schwinn double bike riding behind each other, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, just some of the stuff I've seen, I'm like, my whole mind is exploding right now. Not only that, that's when I first started, like, seeing crazy stuff, like sacred geometry and shit. Like, I believe... that has been a part of my lineage this lifetime is because drugs have always opened my brain up to where I'm like such a deep thinker. I'm seeing shit, I'm hearing shit, and I'm writing shit. I'm fucking journaling, I'm drawing. Like, I'm not your average tweaker when I did use. You know what I mean? I'm not that one. I wasn't into all of that. I was very solo, hermit, want to do my own thing. But I had a couple ride or dies, and like normally I've always had one good friend, and that, because I didn't put my business out there, but we'd go out to the desert and just go chase sunsets and watch stars and just fucking stay up and just watch how many alien ships and stuff we could see. Like, I don't know. Hi, William. Like your hair. Thank you. Shauna, you sound like the perfect best friend. Dude, I've kicked it so hard with so many misfits. Like, a lot of people look at me and they're like, oh, what could she have known? Dude, you don't even know. Like, I've done the most. I'm not, you know what I mean? There's times when, when you guys are getting ready to fist fight and you're kind of scared, like, you're like, fuck, I don't even know. That's a big motherfucker, And then somebody fucking hits your friend and you're like, did you just hit my friend? You Superman punch him off a fucking picnic table outside the bar and then boom! And then you're just on it and you're like, who are you? And then another one comes and you throw him like fucking 50 feet and you're like, I got in this fist fight once and people are like, I don't even know how you did what you did or how you threw her all the way over there while you were still holding this one by the hair. And I'm like, because I don't like bullies. I don't know what gets on me. Like when I get to, that's that shadow warrior side I'm telling you about, like my full shadow piece. That warrior-ess integrates through my being and it's like, don't start, no shit, won't be no shit. I don't like to go around and fight and do that. I like to be loving and kind and caring, and I like to laugh. I like to have a good time. I like to play funny board games and like act shit out. It's so fun, me and my sisters. I just like to have a good time. Hi, Rock Outdoor. Jesus saves. Trust him. He will give you a purpose-filled future. Amen. Shauna, just do it. Helen. All right. Am I angry? Ben, am I angry? Does this look like a face of somebody angry? Not angry. Takes a lot to get me angry anymore. I've dreamed of being in this temple in maybe London or somewhere, knowing the sacred geometry of it. Is that weird? That's awesome. That's awesome. I journal all that stuff. When you start getting intuitive messages and stuff like that, as crazy as it seems, bro, you could still write a kick-ass, right? What do you call that? A novel, a science fiction. People are more willing to just buy into that, the Harry Potter and all that stuff, than they are if you say, oh, this is real shit, bro. Like, sometimes I just like, dude, you gotta want to hear this fucking cool story. And I read this book, and it's like literally a part about my own life. And they're like, that's fucking crazy. Then what happened? I'm like, I can't tell you. Haven't finished the book yet. And they're like, that's so crazy. Just about my own spiritual awakening. I'm telling you, like, people's minds, you can mold them in any way. That's just alchemy. It's not about lying, or it's just people perceive and receive things different when you're not, I don't know, when you're not in a space of, my kid's giving me sign language on the floor. Hold on a second. My daughter's like, where's the meat? And I'm like, it's in the fridge. Can you guys hear me? I'm back on. We're back on. All right. We do smile at adversary, Michael. At adversary. Happy fucking anniversary. At adversary. This adversary is some funny, tricky stuff, isn't it? Why sometimes I get my words mixed up. Yeah, I get a card pulled. LJ. Yeah, we can. I've been on my yapping session for a minute. Sometimes I just like bullshitting with you guys. You guys say some of the coolest stuff, and it's just, I don't know, I like that piece of integrating with you guys. You're awesome. Should I start singing on social media? All right. So this is, hold on, before we get going all crazy, because your girl over here is going to be tapping in, and it's a lot of energy. There is a lot of, fuck yeah, you guys, we got 60 likes in here. You guys are awesome. I didn't have to say one thing about a like. I'm sure my mods probably said something. So if I don't get you right away, don't beat yourself up, okay? I will get to you, and especially in its perfect divine timing, okay? I promise you'll get a message. This is how spirit works. So if I know you're next and I see somebody that says something and I'm called to do it, I'm gonna do it, because that's just how I work with spirit. I go where I'm called, all right? So LJ or JL, I'm already fucking it up. It's all right. Can never fuck it up. That is who I'm gonna go with first. So sounds like she's an. Okay. Hi, Just Tracy. I love you, girl. LJ. All right. Chicka what? All right. Let's. I'm gonna get a few down here. Hi, Amelia. I love that name. Amelia Bishop. I love that name. I always like when I come into the chat. Hi, Teresa. Hi, guys. I see you all. Hi, Isabelle. Good morning to you, Nilish. All right, Helen. Hi, beautiful. My sister says that I will not work out because she is on social media and she thinks that I couldn't do it. She says I cannot go as far as her. Well, sounds like you guys have a soul contract of some sort, Helen, to, you know, some of us harness that light and just show others that they can. Okay, I'm going to go Jahan next. LJ, lots of J's. And you wanted to know, can you sing a song that I choose? I'm not a singer. Oh my gosh. My name is Casey, by the way, guys, for all of you that are new in here. I am a general contractor. I am a psychic intuitive medium, a starseed, benevolent being, one hell of a mother, that's for sure. I'm a single mom of 5 kids. I love humanity, and I love... Who is Katrina to me? All right. By the way, if any of you guys want a personal read specific to your situation, you can email me, okay? And that's pinned. That's that yellow thing that's pinned down there. If you guys want to donate to the channel so that we can upgrade some things, that would be super cool. You do not have to, though. All right? For those of you that have donated, I love you. That is so sweet. Some of the messages you guys leave with that. The hoodies, the shirts, the stuff that you guys have sent. You're so thoughtful. Thank you so much. And very grateful to have a collective like you. All right. I'm going to go LJ and then I'm going to go Jahan. What is wrong with my eyebrows? I don't know. Maybe I'm angry. Jahan. I'm in the UK watching. I just have to say something. You sound British. I don't mean that in a bad way. Just certain words you say. Yeah, I like to do the British accent. I like to do that. I'm not British. Maybe in a past life. There is a being that I do channel that when I do channel, it's all British. So, all right. Next step in my overall life. Got fired. Chrissy. All right, I'll do you next, Chrissy. All right. Hi, Tony Smith. Is that Tony? T-E-O-N-I-E? Did I say Kyle? Kyle, are you in here? Did you want me to pull a card for you? Me Amor, I don't know what I need to know. Alright. Amor, hey. Tony, yes, I got it right. Yes, Hot Rod, I'm listening to you, babe. Hi, Marsh Jeffries. You're welcome, Chrissy. Alright, I'm just going to see what my mod's trying to tell me right now, and then I will get going. Hot Rod. I seen you say Casey. Or was you just answering somebody wanted to know my name? Say my name, say my name. Nope, just spelling your name for the ones listening. Alright, thank you, baby. Alright, here we go. A card for finances, please. Thank you, love. Jamie, I would love to do that. Jamie, not. To be or not to be? Finances. Try to take some of the weight off of my mods. Alright. Here we go. Alright, and I've got some of these new cards. So I'm going to put them face up because I have not yet worked with them, and we're just going to see. LJ, I'm already being called to this deck for you and the numbers. Alright. 2020 could have been a very prominent year. I don't know if you had an awakening in that year, or if you had to make some very tough decisions to move away from specific people that you felt like were holding you back. There also could be something about a blood moon for you. You might want to look up when the next blood moon is on the moon calendar this year. 77 likes. Thank you, guys. Jesus loves you. Thank you, Yvette. I do love Yeshua too. Shasta, I'll do you after Jamie Knott, okay? Are Archangel Michael, I'm going to clear this energy and tap in. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Maybe that's what you're thinking. You are embarking on some very new, this is for LJ. You've got 2112. I don't know if you see that a lot. That could be something that you do see. Take an initiative. Change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. And then right after that, I shit you know, 6666 came out. And this number gets a bad rap by a lot of things, but this to me represents balance and protection. It says great blessings, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. I really feel like you've really had to make some big decisions, or you could be in the process of doing that right now. You could be indecisive or procrastinating on some, I don't know if you're in separation from somebody. Yes, because I'm pulling the heartbreak card, and maybe that is the decision that you're making, is if you're going to fully walk away and find some magic within yourself and know that you have these blessings. It's a very tapping back into a younger energy. Spirit's definitely helping you to heal at this time and to go within. This is the Four Swords, which is so interesting because there's not one sword in here. Sword represents intellect, and maybe Spirit is saying that you are a very deep thinker and you are constantly in your mind space, and that is one thing that you kind of put over your heart, is you think too much. So Spirit kind of has you in a he's got you in his hands, and you are being nested to be able to I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I love white women. To help you not be in the head so much and balance that heart space out between it. Can you give me a card for him out of this deck? I was called to this deck. It's called the Blood Moon Oracle. So, and that's why I talked to you about the Blood Moon. Some of the things that I say might mean something for somebody else. LJ, please, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Ooh. Storm Wrath, unpredictable outcome, dealing with anger issues, having sudden insights, flashes of clarity. Secret truths emerge. Trust your inner sense and embrace your shadows. Make plans in silence. Ooh. Watch for the pitfalls. Shed your old skin for new possibilities. Stealthy plan. Opportunity strikes. Watch who you're saying things to, and watch, I'm going to read it. Balancing desires with consequences. Seductive power. Unfulfilled wish. Using your many charms. So just make sure who you're entangling with, and that the decisions that you're making are going to take you somewhere that is meaningful for you. You are getting the flashes of clarity of what this is going to look like for you. You need to trust your deeper knowing. Yeah, and then I pull this out again, the Page of Wands. So you're ready to embark on something different. You're ready to take a new step and a new stand in a different way. Hopefully that helped. Number for you to be on the lookout for is 7777. That's when you know you're on the right divine path and you are heading forward. So that just might be a confirmation for you if you're already seeing it. If not, and you ask your spirit guides, hey, how... give me a fucking sign here, and your speedometer says 77 on there, or 777. I mean, if anybody could get 7,000 miles out of their Dodge or their diesel, I mean, that's pretty impressive. I doubt you're going to see the full number, but you get the point that I'm making. All right. Hopefully that helped, love. That was for LJ. All right, Jahan. Who is Katrina to me? right, who is Katrina to me? God has a plan for you. You should know that you have good luck coming. If you choose to learn from the experiences and take small steps in your faith, you could succeed in many endeavors in your life. Who is Katrina to John H? John H. Well, I guess that works. Jahan. Why did I say John H? Wow, I'm so dyslexic. John H. and your name's Jahan. 77 in the charts. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button. I heard somebody say you need to get some help. I cannot. Wow. So one of you in this situation is feeling confused and lost and feeling invincible. Avoid inside running away. Somebody is shutting down in this situation between you two. Tell me more, Holy Spirit, for the highest good of Jahan, please. Emotions, in and out, clashing like waves. Wow. She seems to me like she is, this could be her or you, so you switch the roles. Spirit tells me to look at the bottom of the deck. A leader, strong intuition, empathic heart, healer to others. Oh, was your name John? That's interesting. Yeah, I put that out there. It's the way I had it written down. I skipped the H and then I just went to John. The H was silent. I don't know. Just work with me here. It seems like emotions could be affecting this relationship. I don't know if it's either you or her. When you get close to each other, you have like, and they're showing me the box, a soul symphony between you two, but one of you, it scares the shit out of. It really makes this person, you or her, close off and go within, and then those waves of emotion clash from what you're showing on the outside versus what's really going on the inside, and that could be creating some confusion at this time for either you or her. There is going to be a tower moment, and this does not always mean a bad thing, but this just means something that's not built on a solid foundation, and how it is not is going to become obvious to both of you, so that there can be this transformation period. I do see it getting hit by the light, so I feel like this is something that both of you are having. I feel like it is a contracted love. I think that both of you could learn a lot more from each other and step into areas of mastery within this entanglement that you two share. So numbers for you to be on the lookout for is 444. The Divine wants you to know that this relationship is protected. And one of you, and I don't know which one it is, I'm wanting to pull a... How does Katrina feel at this time? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, her deeper, most inner thoughts towards him. Towards John, please. I heard not quite yet. Not quite yet. There's other things in the making that are going on right now. Like there's other things that are getting woven in and pulled out of, I want to say, her life. This could be for you or her. I am new to spirituality. I am new to the spiritual journey, but I am willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side in the Page of Wands. So I am so deprived of feminine touch in my life. I really feel like this is you. To feel safe and nurtured. I'm no longer afraid of this, and I am ready to embrace it. The Empress. So I feel like there's something about her feminine energy that really helps you want to. You could be seeing 33 a lot. That could be a number when Spirit, if you see 33 or your phone goes off at 303, know that Spirit is trying to show you what you're thinking about in your mind, and to let you know that you can ask for divine help from them. Show me a sign how I can move forward and to incorporate more of talking to your spirit guides, the Holy Spirit, whatever you identify with in this case. Okay. Hopefully that helped. Chrissy, are you in here? Helen. Yep, Chrissy's in here. Helen, I will get to you. All right, lots of love and light being sent your way along your family. Thank you for all you do, and prayers always and blessings. Thank you, Jojo. Helen, I will get to you, okay? Bye, Nilish. All right, you're welcome, John. Put you on blast with your whole name, huh? Right. Chrissy, I'm pulling from this deck, so I'm going to ask about how your spirit guides are helping you at this time, or what you should disregard my last. Okay. I'm going to pull from this deck first because I'm being told to by one of your guides that are coming in at this time. I don't know if the name Joe means anything to you. There could be this sense of denial and deception that is happening in and around you right now. I don't know if this is a part of, I have goosebumps, so yes, something that you're going through eternally, or that you're picking up on. Tell me about this, please, Holy Spirit. Something that you're picking up on. I have goosebumps that have not stopped. Silent familiar, making quiet progress, surprise attack, protecting what's meaningful to you, embrace independence, about a certain situation, potential and possibility beyond the visible, uncovering secrets for life, new ways to explore. Stopping you from, because I'm told you your spirit guide came in, so you either talk to the spirit guide that's saying this, that's the key. The more that you talk to the spirit guide and ask for this help, you have a very strong spirit guide that works with you. I'm seeing that symbolized in the raven on the back of the, I'm hearing that song, like two sparrows in a hurricane. There is a situation that you are refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of the situation. Making quiet progress, potential and possibility. What are you not seeing? What is it that you're not seeing? It's deception. Is this something that's self-induced, self-imposed? What's meaningful to you? Asking that question. It's like maybe you're not asking yourself the right question. Searching, thinking of you. Profile creeping, blocked contact, and profile searching. You are searching for something. That's the key, is that you continue to search. Your spirit guides say that around summertime. If you have a question, the answer to your question is around summertime. Whatever this is that you're seeking for, maybe perhaps this is about a separation and you're feeling very unsatisfied about that right now at this time. And the divine wants you to know that silence, as much as you're longing for this person, Spirit's really trying to get you to go within, see around her head how it's illuminated with enlightenment. There's other things to the situation that you're not seeing. Yeah, it's because I feel like maybe perhaps you were unsatisfied in this situation, Chrissy, and you were getting the bare minimum, or not feeling like you were being reciprocated with, or perhaps this person just lost interest, so that kept you in denial and deception. Like, I don't know. You know because you've been asking, so just let things fall to the wayside. You're asked, should I just let it go away? And it's like, Spirit's like, but I'm trying to show you something else about you. Trying to show you something about you and your heartstrings and how you hang on to things, probably out of abandonment or a feeling of unworthiness in some way. Mind games, taking advantage, playing with feelings, string along. Perhaps this person was a player. Show me the energy of this person in this relationship with Chrissy, please. Somebody that's very passionate. It's like they're two different type of people. On the inside, it's like they may be the life of the party and they like to, put on a show on the outside, but when you get them, in the house with you alone, it's like maybe, because we got the Knight of Wands, right? Somebody who's very passionate and outgoing. And then you've got the Wand and you're like, maybe this person just seemed unmotivated. I don't know. Maybe this person likes a lot of attention and whatever this is, you'll know around summertime, because I do feel like the spirit is really working with you. These could be your spirit guides that are helping you through this transitional period. They want you to dig in to speaking with them more. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see is addictions or underhanded dealings could be affecting this relationship in some way or another. Bradley B says it resonates. I feel that, but I'm afraid to let it take me where it might. Stop drinking 15 months ago. It doesn't have to be you, hun. It could be something that was just an environment or an energy, because we're talking about denial and deception. It doesn't have to mean addictions. It could be just repetitive, constant ways of thinking. It doesn't mean drugs and alcohol. But it also, the devil can also represent desire, a deep desire, desiring something so much, almost to a state of obsession, if that makes sense. And good for you, stopping drinking 15 months ago. I'm proud of you. Way to go, sis. The devil gets a bad rap, but sometimes it could just mean somebody that is very, poor Capricorns always get the shit end of the stick with that energy. It could just mean very dead set on something in a way, almost to where it becomes unhealthy in some aspects. So, got you, yes. I'm proud of you too, Chrissy. Taylor, I love you. Just wanted to say that. All right, Jane Knott. You wanted to talk about finances. Are you still in here? All right, that's my boy. I see the hearts going up, so I'm going to guess that is a yes. I like that name. You're welcome, sweetheart. Jamie Knott. I wrote it down. I'm here. All right, just general. Just checking in. I think your spirit guides are trying to check in with you. I have full-blown goosebumps. I don't know if you can see that all over my arm. So I feel like somebody's trying to check in with you. Maybe you need to check in with somebody and let them know that you're okay. Maybe in this, maybe somebody is worried about you. I feel like when you're not doing something, you seem very passionate. You seem very charismatic. When you have something that you're passionate about, you put off this electromagnetic field around you that is so beautiful, and it's so driven and passionate, and you influence other people to where you make other people passionate about looking for things, seeking. In this, I pulled the card, and they're saying to read it, that I am the light. And your spirit guides just want to come through for a second and say something to you, okay? Because this has to do with your finances. It has to do with this electromagnetic field that you're letting off in this way of you're so passionate. I don't know if you do art. They're showing me like this artwork on here, or maybe that might be a good release or something for you to get in, because you are worried about finances. No, I mean, who's not? But I don't think it's really finances. I think, yes, it's the financial flow, but you're almost like, I need to do something now to make money. I don't have time to be creative because it takes a while to set stuff up, is what I'm feeling. But what spirits really want you to look at, and I'm talking really look at, right? Because the light's being shown to you. You've got this card that says, I am the light. And the light is trying to work through you, through this corporeal part of your brain that is integrating that shadow aspect, that hurt, that pain, to channel it into something, that feeling of, your worth. You really do. It's just like, no matter where you go, it's like, hello, do you guys not see that I'm always here first, or I'm on time, or I influence other people to do good, and you're always putting yourself out. You're always like the mother, kind of, in a way. You're very fiery and passionate. Or when people aren't doing things wrong, like you're like the scales, like, why the fuck is she getting away with that? And the rest of us, and it's not that you're doing it for you, but you're the voice for other people. Like, you're very passionate about it, whatever it is that you're doing. It says, I am the light. No matter what the trials and tribulations, I have faith in a bright future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God. I draw the light to myself, shining with all my being. And that's what Spirit's trying to get you to see, is like, it doesn't matter what you do, move forward in a creative endeavor, because that, where you're passionate, your energy, you suck that energy towards you, that passion, that enthusiasm, when you're like, I love this, I'm so good at this, you know, like, I don't mean to brag, but I'm really, really good at this. And you are. And it's okay to say that. Like, those are positive affirmations. Perhaps people are really jealous about you in a lot of ways. Like, they feel put off by your charisma. And maybe that energy has just been weighing you down for too long. You need to definitely, I don't know if you have a bonfire or any place where you can have candles, or surround yourself with kind of fire and take a bath. But really get into some salt water and really purge and let that salt alchemize and let it work through your body, okay? Because you're going to get ideas while you're in there. Right now, I'm also seeing scrying. You could scry into water. Like, you're going to have these other spiritual gifts that are going to open up to you. I'm really feeling Spirit's pushing you towards not working a 9 to 5. And that might sound crazy for you, but you feel, your energy feels very entrepreneur-like, all right? Numerology, like, you see numbers probably all of the time, and Spirit's 44. That could be one of the ones that you say. One of the ones that you say. Very protected. You know, working in divination and exploring answers through, or just being guided. Like, you yearn, what your soul's really trying to bring through for you is you're yearning for this deeper connectiveness to yourself, to you. It's not so much about everybody else and how they perceive you, though we kind of get caught up in that, but it's like how you feel when you feel passionate, and what that does to other people, because it just goes around you and it spews into other people's lives. Like, wow, like, I seen her fucking 3 months ago and she was like, now she's on fire. She's making all these, you know, trinkets and these necklaces and painting these things, and like something about Christmas gifts. I don't know, like, maybe finances are short, but you're going to do something creative. Like, Spirit's like, try just even if you just take a picture of you or your family or whatever, you and your dog or whatever you have, and like do some wood burning. Like, I see you working with wood, or like, I don't know, maybe you're pyro, burning wood and doing something creative with it, putting a lacquer on there and like cracked wood and like pouring colors in there. Like, they're just saying, like, creativity is going to be your best bet. 44, be on the lookout for that number, all right? And then we've got 1717. Take a few deep breaths and focus inwards. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you are headed in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Things are being set up for you, all right? You could see 88 a lot, too. I love you. Hopefully that helped, Jamie. Oh my gosh, pyro. Who doesn't love fire, honestly? I am a firebug or giant. I love that. I love that. I felt the giant for you when you said that. Actually gave me goosebumps. All right, so that's all I had written down. I send you so much love and light, and I wish nothing but the best for you on your endeavors. And I just hope that you'd open up your heart to receiving messages from your divine beings, because they are speaking to you. You do have a gift of receiving messages, and you're very intuitive. All of you do. All of you are very intuitive. It's just opening up to walk into that. I would like to know if I can get a channeled message from my brother. He passed 3 years ago. Isabelle, I'm going to tell you about me channeling passed on loved ones, okay? Because I don't want to deceive. If a passed on loved one is here, I can feel it. I can ask, and I'm doing that right now in my head. But a lot of people come back, souls come back and incarnate. So if I'm not feeling anything, that could be because the soul already came back as a niece, a nephew. If you had a child in that 3-year stint, could have incarnated directly back into that next generation, okay? So we have to remember a consciousness is left here, absolutely, without a doubt. And you know what? I am going to start making my own cards. I just ordered a bunch, and I'm going to make my own cards for specific love messages in that way, so that I can tap into it, because it's more of my own energy. And then I do have other passed on loved ones that are around me when I do that. So I just want to let you know that. I love you, Isabelle, and if anything were to change, I will let you know that, darling. Maybe when I make that new deck, check in with me, okay? Something to talk about with broken justice. Let's give them something to talk about. Talking about love. I want a card. Please, please, please. All right. Let me get you a card. Spirit messages for something to talk about. I haven't heard that song forever. That really came through. We've got lifestyle and emotions. In the closet, secrets being held down low. In and out clashes like waves of emotions. The waves. Could be very emotional right now. You could feel like, I don't know if you're in the middle of a spiritual awakening, and like you even expressing some of the things that you're experiencing or seeing makes you feel like you need to hide that from others, out of being judged, and that's holding back the truest essence of what you truly are. Your emotions are a gift. A lot of the things that you feel that could be making you emotional actually could be things from other energies around you, and the collective is shifting hardcore at this time. It is time of uncertainty. I ask God to guide me to the light. I follow the guidance to find the door to the light. I release my destiny to God, and my faith is rewarded. You're walking through something, a new door, and you're going to be very appreciative of following your heart and moving forward on this path. You don't need to keep whatever this is that's hidden or being hidden within the closet. Like, Spirit's like, don't. If this is about a relationship that could be on your mind, it's time to move forward from certain things that don't serve you. This being called to say that right now. Is that your song? Yes, I've had 2 boys since and pregnant with another. There's a reason I said that. So, Isabelle, going back to your brother, I don't know if you have a little girl, or if you're pregnant with a little girl right now. He's showing me my little girl right now. So he's saying a little girl. Maybe you have boys, and this will be 2 boys since pregnant with another. So are you pregnant with another boy? Don't be scared. Something to talk about. Maybe, I don't know how far along pregnant you are. For you, something to talk about. You have overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life new with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place. 1616. I don't know if you're I'm feeling, and this could just be in a collective, like a same-sex. I really felt that when I read that. And especially with the coming out of the closet, I don't know if that's what that means. That could be for somebody on here. Secrets being held down low. So, and the emotions, swift action. So that's what, if you see 1616 or 77 could be a number, whatever this is, the uncertainty that you're feeling, Spirit just says continue to go on this path and to maintain this connection with yourself. These emotions are going to guide you and lead you to where you need to be at this time. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this could be the sign of somebody that will be coming in this platonic or romantic relationship with you. That's what I have for you. My feed quit again. I want to know if me and my ex Caroline are getting back together, as keep getting told we are. Back together, as we keep told we are. Okay, so 1 John Let me clear my throat. I heard somebody say, excuse me? I don't know if this person's with somebody else or somebody's very protective over this person, or that could be you. Tell me about this relationship for John with Caroline, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Children, responsibilities, childhood, immature, and innocence. Communication, approaching voicemail, awaiting text. I want to know more. Maybe you guys have a lack of communication, or date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. I definitely do feel like one of you are holding on and can't let go, are very clingy and obsessed. One of you have this childlike innocence. I don't know if you guys, I want to say I see children, or children could play. There's definitely kids here. These kids are a gift, or this child I'm seeing too. I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't know if this person's pregnant, or there's some sort of surprise element. I don't know if you guys mess around and are not back together and just mess around. Uncontrollable desires must have hunger for pleasure. So this is a very sexually charged. One of you just like crave the other person's energy so much, and I think that you might need to look at the basis of this relationship, and you know, if other people are saying you'll get back together, that just tells me that both of you, okay, so this fell out, we've got inner healing, and it fell out on the child, okay, the children card. So this could also be healing an inner piece of yourself. Please don't make any rash decisions, all of you, off of anything that I say. Please use your discernment. I am reading for a whole bunch of you, and there is a bunch of energy that is around me right now. So please use your discernment. If it doesn't fit and it doesn't feel like that, it could be for somebody else. If you are very interested and it is a very serious topic too, and you want a personal read, you can check in that pinned comment down low. You can ask a question. They are $22. I am going to be raising those to $35 here pretty soon, because I go pretty in depth on them, and it does. So if you're interested in that, inner healing. The universe has brought me to the ideal state of beginning to be healed within. When I find weakness, I turn it into strength. I point my thoughts to the light. Darkness transforms into courage. As a result, I become stronger. There's something inside that both of you are healing in this relationship. I don't know. I feel like one of you there has daddy issues, a parent that hasn't been there and could feel it's something that stems from childhood is why this relationship doesn't work out. Both of you, or one of you, is very insecure and very, I'm hearing, entitled for some reason, and I'm feeling the sense of control in this situation. Like I need to control the outcome, and instead of being genuine and true to one another and really understanding where the other person is coming from and how the relationship has made you become a different type of person, or how knowing the dynamic of what you have, how can it work? You know what I mean? There needs to be more depth. So I'm going to put this out there. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, 928. Hi, M Moments. Melanie, do I have some kind of curse on me? I'm hearing that song, I put a spell on you. I think there is a need for you to cleanse your energy, and that could be through eating, drinking more water. I think you're getting a surprise visit from your shadow aspect of yourself that dwells in fear. And it scares you, and you think that it's somebody else doing stuff to you. A part of your ego's kind of, I'm going to say shadow and ego's kind of being triggered with right now, in a way, and it's only for you to start walking in the light and to, because you always hop, pop, pop, you always want to move around. Maybe like you stub your toe or things go wrong and you're like, I know somebody put black magic on me, but it's like Spirit is trying to fucking give you some signs to slow down a little bit. I really feel that. Get out of your head. You need to get out of your head, and you need to actually change some things about your ways of thinking and being. Positive affirmations are huge for you right now. Reiterating your worth and your goodness. Find things about yourself that you like. That way you're coming back into your own energy and you're getting this protection. So for Melanie, please, Holy Spirit, holy angels. I don't know if you've lost a lot of people or people always end up passing away by you, or as soon as you get to know them. Yeah, I just feel like there's a teenage part of you that is, yeah, it wants to come into balance with you. See the 8 in the back? I don't think anybody's put a curse on you. I think that piece of you, that piece of your soul wants to come into balance with you. It wants to have an equal give and take. Because it's like you're not wanting to see something or feel something. Maybe you get in your head, and we already talked about that, it triggers something within you, and you could go like to all the worst things that could happen. And yeah, see all those mathematical equations. You're like, but A equals B plus C, 2 plus 2 is 4. Is it 4? It could be fucking 5. And like you do this thing to yourself, and yeah, it's like you drowned in your own emotions of things. It's like you have the intuition. I mean, to me, the moon represents very intuition, but there also is a call for balance. You see that? To where you can rise up and find that balance. And Spirit says that is the truth, the pinnacle. That's what's very tangible for you right now at this time, is to find this balance. I'm sure there's people that have done sneaky things behind your back. Perhaps, I don't say you have a curse. I don't know if you fuck around with witchy people. But Spirit's always leaving a trail for you to follow. If you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's always a remnant of something left behind. It's like you just don't see the sign because you're always kind of projecting it out towards somebody else or what they're doing or what they have. But you can also follow the signs that, it's lit up for you. There's a victory in drawing this connectedness to yourself. Just don't give your power away, okay? I send you love and light, Melanie. Hi, Kyle. What up? Yeah, balance is and it's okay because we all need balance. Girl, we all need balance. It's not just one person. It's not just you'll come into balance and then the next week, like, you guys will hear me go off and get pissed. And it's because I feel this energy. I speak what's on my mind. I channel the things that I need to channel. I better stop working out. I'm going to be looking like a dude here pretty soon. I'm not going to stop working out. Probably just do more back or something. My arms have gotten pretty big. My arms always get big on me first. Maybe some of you are thinking about actually working out, and another way to balance yourself is to actually move your energy about. I've been doing some yoga, kind of like my own. I'm self-taught yoga. All right, 3rd degree. Are you a 4 or 6? Put those two numbers together, and that's what level I'm on. Hey, listen here, asswad. You can lie about what level of rafter you are. We just want to get our boat back. Without a Paddle, I love that movie. I have not seen that forever. Oh, Dano! All right. Did you forget me, Shasta? No, I just didn't write you down. I'm jacked. I'm fucking swole, bro. Fucking swole. All right. Please don't. Okay, so I'm going to go Shasta. I'm going to go Helen. Kyle, you're written down first only because you're jacked. Just joking. About to get smacked. No, I didn't write you down first. Why could you see my paper? You fucking lied to me. You fucking lied to me. Oh, do me too, please, Spinderella. Ashley Jean. I had a friend literally named Ashley Jean, I swear. That is crazy. What time is it right now? 6:42. 4 and a 2 is a 6. 66. Phone's on 17. Fuck, my phone's gonna die soon. Okay, guys. This might be it for us. 103 likes. Thank you, guys. That's so very kind of you. AJ Garcia. Okay, I'm gonna go kind of just pull out a few cards. I'm not gonna get real in depth. All right, guys. So, yay, Ashley Jean. That's so cool. That was such a blast from the past. Thank you. I like your tattoos. Thank you. I drew them. A lot of them I drew. Phyllis says I come on late. Is that weed or tobacco? No, I don't. It's tobacco. I don't use drugs. Not anymore. No, I just like different flavors. I smoked for 11 years, but Jesus loves you. Thank you, Jacob Travis. I love you. The collective loves you. I think any way that anybody is spreading love and light, no matter the connotation. I love it when people can come in here and say Jesus loves you and not push anything on you. I love Jesus. I love Yeshua. Okay, and I love that ascended master. You guys want to check out some trippy stuff about Yeshua, the true, so Jesus Christ. Jesus was a man, yes, but the Christ consciousness was very heavy within him. So I just think it's interesting when we can all share perspectives and love, because religion and spirituality and the propaganda is what separates. I cut out for a minute. I feel that energy on him, so I just want to be spreading love and light to all of you, and I don't ever want to mislead anybody by what I feel. So sometimes I might get on a rant, but it's more towards the elite that use things in the wrong way, you know what I mean, and separates us. So I love you all so much, so much. All right, Kyle, are you ready? Hi, Shirley. Cheryl. I suck at names, guys. I'm so terrible. I do see you. I'm ready. I'm ready, spaghetti. Are you eating spaghetti? Somebody's eating spaghetti. Taste that garlic bread. I love dipping my bread in the spaghetti sauce. It's so good. And I do dollop a little bit of ranch on that, John, because it is. Okay. What do we got? Are you letting go of something, Kyle? I can feel it. What about message for Kyle? Yeah, you might be. You might be looking at how things aren't what you thought they were, and you're starting to see a shift in those things. Oh, you're definitely having this eye-opening moment. Spirit is definitely bringing something in for you about this loss or what you weren't seeing before. On the bottom of the deck over here, and it was facing up, is like you're co-creating with the universe. Like, the more that you continue to trust, like, see this kangaroo? The felt of Joey's just out hopping around, and they're always moving and kicking and fighting and screaming, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, he's listening. What was that? It's like you're getting divine intuition that's seeding through you. You're starting to recognize other things, and you're getting more and more tapped in. Whatever this is, like, there's this period of enlightenment that's coming for you. It's something deep, Kyle, that you're going to start tapping into. And why I have that out, I have unconditional love, the back of that kangaroo card I showed you. We have letting go. The cycle has ended, and it's time to let go of experience. Let go to experience new growth. It is vital. New growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation, but I see this, right? So I don't know if you've had this moment yet of this enlightenment, right? This light bulb moment that comes in, and Spirit's really working with you, and it's like, hey, not all things are what they seem to be, because behind her she's got this cup of love, which could be the self-love that you're rediscovering about yourself, letting go of resistance to the change, because people can't go where you're going. Your path is unique, you know what I mean? Unconditional love. I have no resentment towards others. I open my mind's eye and I find the good in everyone. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. So whatever you're doing or moving towards, it's definitely, if you keep letting yourself be enlightened, it's like spirit, even when you're looking at it, it's like, I don't know, it's like you're being worked with by the divine on a big level. This awakening, it's like even if a storm comes in, like maybe you feel really energized by it or empowered in some way, keep going on the path you are with that positivity and that self-love, because that's what's working for you right now. Yeah, very beautiful read. All right. Kyle was first. Now Shasta. You're welcome, sweetie. Hi, Tina. Hi, darling. Hey, you still have a read with me whenever you want it, just so you know. Shasta, for you, I had joy and happiness come out. I am like a child who finds joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in the spirit, not in the material things. Spirit's emphasizing that. Even the smallest joy is a greatest source of light. I don't know if you have children or somebody around you that is very childlike, that's teaching you about this new inner awareness of yourself and how to tap back into your younger creativity. Maybe that's something that you're getting away from at this time. Okay, I pulled the devil and then the 7 of swords came out, so I don't know if now I do feel like there's been some sort of dark magic. I'm not know if it's magic, so take it as it resonates, but somebody is definitely projecting some sort of hatred towards you, or wishing on your downfall in some way. You're moving forward, and I think whoever this is, or people, I'm seeing 3 or 2 that are wanting to watch you kind of not go to the extent that you're capable of going. I don't like reading on this, so it is coming out. And you hit 500 likes today, Timothy. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're working with the divine. Your giving and receiving is infinite when you stay in that lighthearted, the joy and happiness. We talked about being in the inner child. Yeah. Divine says, walk with me and your cup will always be full. Stay in the essence of love. You probably could feel this, or just that type of energy could be around you all of the time, and maybe you just want to remove yourself from a situation like that. Unexpected visit, phone call, knock, riding by the house. So somebody could be very just in your energy, somebody that's like that, and that could, and then you got call again, I can't make this up, expressing conversation, unblocking, hearing your voice. So somebody definitely wanting to get back in that energy, and then Spirit's just saying, stay in that childlike energy of, I know it sounds really dumb, but the other day I took boxes out, moving boxes, and I made this big playhouse with my kids, and we put some doors on there, and we used her little reading book, and I showed her, I'm like, yeah, I'll take 2 ice creams, and then I gave her, she has her little cards that you put them in a slot, and then it tells you what it is, and that was money, like, just kind of using your creativity in that way, you know what I mean? So, Shasta, yeah, so allow your child to come beside you, because she's going to infuse this divine love and this giving, receiving within you. She's the most important thing right now. That's going to teach you a lot, and patience. Okay, I know you'll get frustrated, but have patience. She's trying to show and teach you something, all right, about slowing down a little bit. Maybe you feel like this and you kind of, I'm not going to say push her away, but you probably play with her, but you're inside, this is your inner child. It's like, I want to play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be on my phone and searching messages or whatever, like, all day long. Like, put the phone down and I want to play. So, I love you. Number for you to be on the lookout for is 444, and know that you are protected, all right? All right, keep going, because my phone's not going to last long. Just a moment. All right. Pretty soon I'll have my glasses and you guys won't have to see me like squint into the phone. Helen. Helen, for you, we're talking about I've got new love. I wanted to show it for you. It's hard to walk away from a lifetime collected possession that's a test most won't pass. But it is very possible. Every day the phone, hun. Is it? Fan the phone. Fucking hate the phone, dude. Okay. Helen, I'm reading for you, and I have had... The bottom of the deck, I had a love, okay? And then I pull again, and Twin Flames came out in reverse. Shared feelings, mirrored emotions, your other half, reflections of soul. Talked about your sister being in this jealous state with you, right? Like, you're never gonna... Anything you can do, I can do better. No, you can't. Yes, I can. I do feel like there is this duality, battle, and I'm seeing this in the higher realms that's being seated here earthly. And this is a very big karmic test for you with her. It's not about what it's about. It's about moving past that. My sisters are blowing up my phone. I have 6 sisters, so we're all in a chat and we're all talking about Thanksgiving and pies. Signs, spiritual contract. Just said that. Songs, telepathy, telepathic, and dreams of them. I'm just telling you, there's something within this relationship that you and your sister need to look at to work on. It's like this sense of ego or the sense of pride or the need to show her or feel less than. It's a childhood wound that you guys are both having to look at this time. The best thing you can do is work on you. Go within, see how you can infiltrate this piece of healing within you so that that energy can be transparent for her to see. And maybe not let her always get the best of you in some ways or whatever that looks like. You know what I mean? So, I love you, Helen. That's what I have for you. I'm not even sure if you're still in here. You have 6 siblings, too? No, that's all right. All right. Spinderella. Hi, darling. Oh, I love you. Helen, I just read for you. So, if you missed it, you can go back and replay it. Okay, honey? Majori. Did I say that right? Hi, White Owl. Hi, beautiful. Hey, I love that short you put out. That was kick-ass. White Owl, by the way, if anybody's in here, she also has a channel, and she puts out very good messages if you guys want to check out her channel and subscribe and check out her vibe. She's got a beautiful channel over there. For any of you that don't know, she just popped in the chat. She is White Owl 1976. So guys, go check her out. 44. That's a confirmation for some. She's a beautiful soul. Majori. It's hard to figure out. Old name. I love it. I'll have to spell it and then have Google say it for me. Okay. Ashley, jeans 3 years, clean. That's badass. I love that. You notice how my rap just rhymed? My rhyme has a rap. That's awesome. Are you driving, love? Drive safe. Congratulations, seriously, as an addict to another. I mean, that's one of the greatest things. I'm already pulling from this deck for you, Spinderella, so let's see what we've got. And I heard again, Spirit was wanting you to release something at this time. The whole family's in the hot tub. All right, we've got inner healing and release. Okay, got goosebumps. You, my friend, are working very closely with some very strong energy. I feel that. I feel it on my body. I no longer struggle with fear and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts and accept every stage of life. I try to do what I am capable of doing and leave the things I can't change to the universe, God. I believe that everything will be okay. Like, you're looking into this void right now that you're in, like, what the fuck? And it stems from what you're releasing, which is this inner healing. This could be a childhood trauma of some sort of being indecisive. You're probably late a lot, or you have a hard time making decisions or weighing the heart and the mind. It's like you're going to release that and walk into this higher state of yourself and this conscious awareness. Self-awareness is what I'm hearing, being self-aware of your thoughts, your feelings, what you're saying to yourself, Spirit saying. God has brought me to the ideal state of to be healed within. When I find weakness, I turn it into strength. I point my thoughts to the light. Darkness transforms into courage. As a result, I become stronger. You're really going through the void right now. You could feel so alone and so like disconnected and connected, really connected. So keep going on that path and continue to talk to your spirit guides, because you're in the middle of a very it feels like a dark night of the soul in a way. It's like something you missed, you're coming back around to look at, because your soul really needs you to look at something, right? Oh my God, it's so true. Yeah, well, the divine knows you, darling. Timothy says, I feel alone. I think we all feel alone in some state, truly. Outside of with my spirit guides and obviously talking to my star ancestors, I feel alone. I have my children, which is like the joy of my life. I don't think I feel alone as I did. I felt more alone married. Really, I was surrounded by 9 kids in a house and a husband, and I felt so alone. And it's because it was a part of me that was missing that I had to find, and I needed to do that on my own. So I'm not afraid to come and find it, and I will never get off my path. Never. Not for anybody or anything that people say or try to throw my way or that I put in my own way. I'm always going to look, because I am about, and so are you guys, this death and rebirth, finding out who is under the cloak. What are those things I experienced? Why did I go through that? What did that mean? When you can see yourself and everybody and everything, and you're getting all these messages and you feel so connected, and it's like no matter where I go, I put my faith and trust into these things, I can literally walk with my nose in a book on a tightrope, because you're just guided. It's like you're just protected. You don't have to look anymore. You just know. And I think that's truly what we're all seeking for, you know? All right. Ashley Jean, my beautiful soul. I'm being guided to pull, as you were, pull from the Angel Numbers deck. I feel like you're a little bit newer to spirituality. Maybe you found that through 12 steps of some sort, or some sort of higher power. I don't know if you were always, I mean, you're always connected, but it just... Hi, Chase. Thank you so much, Casey. You're welcome, Spinderella. I love you. These kittens are trying to drink my coffee. All your strays. You're not alone. They just want some coffee. Oh God, those cats are going to be up all night. Archangel Michael, Ashley. Yeah, releasing. You're ready to walk into this new aspect of yourself. All this hard work that you've done. Really in the mind, maybe even on the physical, but really in the mind with yourself. Like you're overcoming. This is fucking beautiful and inner radiance. I open my heart and turn my eyes to the light in every life. Personality and appearance are the image of man. Beauty and goodness are the image of God. Dang, I love that. I love this deck. Wow. Maybe you had somebody passed away. I don't know if this is 9 years ago, at 9 years old. There is something with the 999, and maybe this is something that you've had to overcome. My face did start itching. We have a 111 in here. That could be definitely a yes. Spirit wants you to know that you're overcoming something and releasing something of the past, something that has felt like a huge stuck point for you, and this could be in the internal part and the heart space. I feel like I need to tell you there's a need to grieve. I freed myself from fear and trusted the universe. I point my thoughts to the beauty within and around me. I create light with my spiritual power and knowledge. I overcome all doubt, and that could be exactly what you're releasing, is the doubt, Ash. Did you lose somebody recently, Ashley? See how my nose turns all red and I get real itchy? You gotta cry. You did lose somebody, okay. That purge, that need for, I don't know what it is with the 9s. Maybe this person shows you the 999s. I'm getting goosebumps. I want to talk about it. Here, mark up, make believe. Maybe you don't want to believe. Whatever this was, it feels deep, very deep. 3, perhaps 3 years ago. I'm seeing 3. I don't know if this was a man figure, a brother, or I'm seeing this man sit up here at the top, and I'm seeing 2 women down here. So when somebody sits above others, it leads me to believe this person is watching you work and helping you. It feels like a masculine energy to me. I feel like you see this or can feel this, or somebody around you. I don't know if you're old enough to have a kid with this person, or you guys have a kid and it was a significant other. I'm just feeling, my phone's on 5%. This person is coming through and they want to let you know that they are seeing all of your hard work. Yep, and then here's another masculine up in the heavens. So I definitely see that. Thank you, AJ. An addict didn't make it. Okay. This person is guiding you. This person does send you birds. This person, you guys have a contract through this. You work together. This person, I believe, does it. Ravens and crows could be a sign that he sends you, without a doubt. And feathers. Probably don't have a lot of owls where you're at, but this person is bringing you wisdom and knowledge about overcoming this. Endings and new beginnings. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening to another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is the release where the magic happens. Doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to mind, body, and soul. Be on the lookout for feathers, okay? That is beautiful. And like, for those of you that wonder, when people come through, they just do. I can't choose. But I don't know if this was 3 months, 3 years. It feels pretty recent. So I love you, and I hope that helps you. 777 is a number that he sends you, okay? So I want you to know that is a number that he's working with you and he's around. You're so welcome. All right, I love you all. AJ, I'm going to pull a card for you real fast. You're going to be getting a call of some sort, expressing or hearing your voice. Somebody wants to hear your voice. This person could have ghosted you, or you could feel ghosted. You could actually be receiving a message from somebody on the other side, or paranormal activity. I'm also picking that up. Working out, negotiating with you and begging. Make sure that you guard your heart space. I feel like in some situation there was some secrets that perhaps you didn't see. They're going to be getting exposed, and they are being judged by the divine for hiding a truth, whether that is them or you. Number for you to be on the lookout for is 44. True feelings, all right? Follow your gut. It is more than just a feeling. The divine wants you to know. I love you guys. My phone is about to die. I've been on here for quite a while here. Welcome, AJ. I love you all. Timothy, you keep your chin up, all right? Get rid of that headache. Go take a bath. All right? Put some rice in a sock and put it on the back of your neck. Hey, pretty. Back at it again. My man and I have been. Hi, guys. I got to get off. Pretty artwork on the tarot cards. Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful decks. Okay, I don't know what you want me to pull for you because I'm not understanding your question. I do have this feeling of abundance and being good on your own. Unexpected surprises for you coming in. Barb, okay? All right, guys. I'm feeling, why do I gotta keep, spirits won't let me get off it. Yep. Whatever this is, things are going to move forward, okay? Just don't be trying to rush things. You guys can manifest a new start for one another, but it starts with working on the inside. Somebody could have options here, and that could be a problem in this, or making up their mind about what they want in life in general. All right, I love you guys. Hit the like, subscribe button for me. Leave comments. Check out my channel. I've got a lot more readings that might resonate with you in the live section. The video section is videos when I first started. If you're a reader, get out there and read. Listen to your guides. Talk to them. Communicate. I love you all. Mwah! Be safe.